your husband would come home tomorrow and say, I want a divorce. And he serves your papers and you divorce inside of 90 days. Would you keep those 60 pounds on?
No,
Why?
because I got to get back out there, I guess.
Oh, damn. So basically you're telling your husband is because the prize for you staying in this marriage is me having this additional 60 pounds. But if you were to leave me, I'd lose it.
I am working to get it off, though. I am working to get it off.
I just gave it to you, plain and simple. I let you resolve that.
So I have a question for the men. How much weight is too much weight to gain in a relationship that it's disrespectful to you? Do they get any wiggle room per kid? Yeah, let me know.
All right. Yeah, you going for it today, ain't you? All right, say nothing. 20 pounds plus. You putting on 20 pounds plus.
Wait, what's that in kg?
I can't even think in pounds.
What's that in kg?
Makes no sense.
I don't know.
That's about.
I think in pound. I don't know.
kg.
1.5 stone.
Kg, that would be like.
Like 3 stone. If you put on 3 stone, that's a bit mad.
Yeah, 3 stone is mad.
Yeah.
Between 3 and 5, like anything plus
Even
3.
if it's circumstantial, like the health or
like kids, etc.
Kids,
if it's to do with kids, that is probably
the
the one thing that you could give the benefit of the doubt.
Bro, that's a stone and a half, bro.
Because you know that's going to happen, and then but you would eventually expect that you're going to put in some work to get that back to
why?
where it was.
Because you see loads of men age 40 plus with things like beer bellies. What are they doing?
Girl, I was going to ask you next.
Yeah, but we don't. But,
I asked the men for. I'm gonna ask you guys the same question.
I get that, but women like men for different things.
But
they don't like. They don't.
More to do with...
Men are more visual, so that's why that women will date anybody. Like women will get with any man. Do you know what I mean? They're not looking at you for like some women like the beer bit. That's what they like. Mm-hmm. They like bellies. They like man boobs and all that kind of thing. That's what they like.
Okay,
that's facts.
But do you think it's more to do with not so much the putting on weight, but if you feel like they're not taking care of themselves anymore, they become sloppy and they don't dress well.
But that's it. It's the inactivity for me.
Would you pick a girl that gained no weight but dressed like a bum, or a girl that like dressed really well but gained 50 pounds?
One that dressed like a bum.
Yeah, that one.
That's what I really like. Weight is the ultimate form of like letting go to men, right? Would you say?
Yeah, since you've been in school. We all know it. The girl that was fine and slim and active in school, you walk past her when you 29, 30, you don't even recognize her. Oh, it's you. You know how many times I've done that from school? Like, oh, how you doing? How's the kids? And you don't want to say it, but you know what's going on.
Well, and the one thing is, if you look at women like back from like the 20s and 30s and you look at old pictures, they all bounce back after pregnancy. Even in like the 1800s, oh my God, those women had like 3 times the amount of kids we did, and they all look good.
Yep.
Main thing, it just shows like you just don't care in it. Like if you put in the effort to get back in shape or stay in shape when you get into a relationship, it just shows that you're putting in effort and you care.
So as a collective, you guys said 20 pounds. You said 20. Mm-hmm. You'll give your girl 20 with some. She gives you some kids.
Yeah, like.
Yeah. Okay. Nah, he's like, maybe not 20.
Not 20. Like 20 is the once it starts going over 20, I'm gonna be like, babe, come on.
It depends on how you look, because some women put on weight, but okay, it's falling in the right places. But if it starts becoming you're not in control of it. If I can see that you're not in control of your weight gain, that's a problem. Because if it's purposeful weight gain, there's a certain lifestyle that goes with that. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? You can put on weight, like, do you know what I mean, in certain areas that will shape your body and make it look like boom. But if you're not in control, if I can see that weight gain, although it looks good, you didn't know why you gained that weight, how you gained that weight, then I would be like, that would be a red flag for me.
Mm-hmm. So what'd you give her? 30 pounds, 20 pounds? How much, roughly? You can give me a rough.
I need it in kg. I would say 10. I would say 10 to 15 kg is nuts.
I'll do 15 kg.
I'm sure that's about 20 pounds.
That's
what I was thinking.
33 pounds.
33 pounds, yeah. 10 to 15 kg is mad.
That's a lot.
But the thing is, you can put that on. You can put that kind of weight on, but be in shape. You know that, yeah. So, but if I can see that that's not your lifestyle.
Yeah, but like you could be in shape, but like I've been bigger, and I was still in shape. Like I was doing CrossFit and stuff, but I was eating like shit, and so you can be doing the exercises, but if you're eating like shit, it doesn't matter.
But I think that's what I mean. I think that's what it is. It's like I can see that you're not in control. You're just eating like shit. Although you're maybe a little bit active, you're not necessarily structuring your body right.
Yeah. So I guess what you're saying is like if she's like actively like bodybuilding and putting on weight productively, but if you're just
put on 30 pounds of muscle.
Yeah, well that's what I'm saying. So
that's great. Yeah, that's a lot for a woman. That's a lot. That's a lot.
Once you start about that,
that's a lot.
That's what I said. Once you start going past the 20 pounds mark, yo.
That's why girls in college would gain 10, 20 pounds. They'd be like, it's muscle, because I was an athlete. But I'm like, girl, you did not gain. Like, you know how hard it is to gain 20 pounds of muscle? You'd be a freaking bodybuilder.
That's what I'm saying. Like, once it gets hard to go that 20, it's like, yeah, you don't desire me. You don't actually respect me.
Yeah, you're looking at it like you don't rate me.
Yeah. Do you guys feel like that's a form of disrespect?
Absolutely.
Kind of, yeah.
So you give her 20. You're a little more generous. You give her 30. You're a little more generous. All right, what about
one
you?
extra cake?
You know what? I don't know if I could actually say a weight, but what I do feel is that if you ask your girlfriend to stop putting on weight and she doesn't make no effort at all to change something, then I feel like it's an issue. So we could say if like that's a limit, I would say what? At least 10 pounds. Yeah, I know what he's saying about 50. You can put on 10. You can put on some crazy weight like that.
You can put on weight and still...
Yeah, 10 pounds is crazy.
10 pounds?
That is crazy. Yeah, 10.
Or kg.
He said 10, 15.
10 kg.
10 kg is a lot.
That's 22 pounds, guys.
Bro, from the weight that she's already at, like, from the weight that you meet her, like, that's where you're counting from.
Yeah, 10 pounds is a bit, innit?
10 kg, that's heavy, bro. 15 kg, all right, you wilding. It's 20 kg.
Well, I just don't understand why it's like you have a man. Why wouldn't you try to keep him? Why, like in the clip, like you have a man. Why don't you try to keep him?
Because they don't have no game. I'm telling you, that's what it is.
Why are you only going to lose the weight after you guys break up?
Because they realize once, as I said, it's like women have the same kind of thing. Like, you know, like they say about men, like the notches in our bed and whatever. Women have their own thing too. Like, you lot are getting more sex than anybody in the world. You are the ones who have the gatekeepers to sex. So when you realize that, it's like once you get a guy to only focus on you and only spend your time on you, you go sour. Treat him mean, keep him keen. I never made that up. That didn't come from me. That came from before I was born. And it still works to this day. Because every time I chase a girl down or you try to do that extra, air. Second I turn my back on her and I'm out this restaurant with this thing. I'm going bowling with this girl. I'm watching Wakanda with this one, even though I told you I was going to watch it with you. And you see that? Oh, now my phone's ringing. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing this weekend? What are you doing tonight? Oh, you want to know what I'm doing because you see me doing stuff. But when I was paying you mine, you didn't want to hear me.
Were you watching Wakanda Forever with someone else?
Yeah, I thought you were going to watch that with me. No. You wasn't available. I'm sorry.
Wait, so, okay, let me get this. I just want to understand the situation. So you're with the girl and you're interested and then she's curving you?
Yeah, so when I'm paying attention, she'll curve me.
She'll curve. And then you say, you know what? I'm going to move on. You say, I'm on to bigger and better things.
Absolutely.
This girl over here is interested, so I'm going to go talk to her.
Absolutely.
And maybe she was a side chick that got promoted.
Maybe I got promoted. She came in through the right door. She didn't come in through the side chick door. She came in from
started learning your favorite meals.
There we go. She started paying attention. She started studying. She became a Kung Fu student. Started studying the art.
So she comes in and then you take that attention away. Now girl one comes back and says, now I'm interested.
Now you're side chick.
Oh, now she's been demoted.
Now you demoted.
Oh.
And that's how the vicious cycle goes around.
So in a way, the side chick could become the main.
Well, no, because The way she came into the door, the girl that I didn't meet, she was just a complete random.
Oh, it was random.
Yeah, it's just a complete random.
Okay,
I don't know what level of status she was in with her other relationships. But if you come in the side doorway, you're gonna leave the side door. Yeah. But see, I tried to offer the main thing entrance to the first thing, and she denied it. Door closed forever, membership closed. You're never gonna get the main chick treatment ever again. So now by the time she comes back, the only door that's available for her is side chick, and she's gonna take it every time.
Oh, okay. But why didn't she take it to begin with?
Because she thought she was entitled, and she thought she thought I wasn't the prize.
And so she wasn't treating you like a king.
Absolutely.
So you treated her like a peasant.
Absolutely. I got it. He's a big P right here. Big P.
So side door peasant.
Absolutely. Side door.
Okay.
The hatch. Down the hatch.
Okay. So you said roughly 20. He's the most generous one here. 30 pounds to his girl.
Hey, what country are you from?
Nigeria, Jamaica.
Okay, that's why. That's why you had an extra 10 pounds on
there. All right. You're the...
No, but no, hold on. No.
He made space for the curry goat.
Hold on. Let me just clarify. Yeah? that is the leeway, but it needs to come back down. That is the max. That's the max.
How long does she have? So she's at 30, almost 31 pounds. Okay.
If
how long she got to lose it?
If there's no reason other than you're eating and your lifestyle shitty, then really you've got immediately you need to. I know, yeah, because I've had a personal training past, yeah, so I know how long it would take with if you were really active and you wanted to get it done, yeah, it would take you maybe 3 months, maybe 3 months, 4 months of proper like regimented regime. You see it? You get me? So
she got 3 months.
Yeah, 3 months, 4 months.
Just like what you get at a job, mate. 3 months probation.
That's it. You're back in your probation period.
Okay. How much for you?
I don't know about pounds, but like
I'll
3-4 stone.
Oh gosh.
Like max.
What's the difference? I don't.
3 stones heavy.
3 stones in pounds.
Probably about the same, to be honest.
No, you're the most generous one here.
Yeah, 3 stones.
42 pounds.
Heavy, that's yo. Hey.
Is your girlfriend watching this show? Okay, now same question for the women. Do you think it's disrespectful if your man lets himself go?
Yes.
Yes? What do you think?
Depends on the circumstances.
Okay,
so you could
elaborate.
You might be ill, or
okay. Outside of extreme circumstances.
What if he's just been lazy and then I wouldn't say disrespectful. Just give me the ick.
Okay.
I want to feel disrespected personally. I'll just think, ugh.
So what would give you the ick? Is it a certain amount of weight?
No, I think it's the whole
the laziness
element of it, the sloth.
It goes back to lifestyle. Whatever they're eating, like they've stopped going to the gym, they've stopped working out. They're eating lots of like takeaways. That's obviously making them get fat. That's gross.
I think gross. It's like it's the mindset. Like, are you just not making an effort to do anything at all? Like, I can understand if you're working really hard, you don't have time, you're really tired, blah blah. But if you're just at home all day, every day, playing computer games, sitting around, then
depressed like most men, yeah.
Hold on, let me ask a question. So, say
I'm
for
serious. That's how most men experience life right now. So, are you gonna come and motivate him, or are you going to find the other dude who's got what you like?
Yeah. How long does he have?
3 months.
Yeah.
It seems to be more socially acceptable for a man to be fat than it would a woman. It's almost frowned upon, like, oh my God, she's put on 30 pounds.
I mean, you would think women would be thinner then. I mean, statistically, men are thinner than women. Like, if that was true, then women would be thinner. Like, if anything, it's like it's more socially acceptable for women to be overweight because there's women's body positivity.
But people never frown upon men putting on weight. But when women do it, it's like, oh my God, all the men are like, she's put on so much weight. She's this, she's that. But they put her they put them on the
magazines.
Front. Yeah, magazines now.
They make it cool.
The body, you don't see men's body positivity. That's just women. You don't say like the short man walk, like like there's no short man body positivity movement.
Nope. There's no baddies out here advocating for short men.
You're broke shaming me.
Literally.
Can I ask you? So say for instance, those your man was he was earning 300,000 a year, okay, but he was getting fat.
No, I don't want him to get fat. I can provide for myself. I don't care about his money. He ain't getting fat as long as if I know I can't get fat, why should he get fat?
Fair enough.
It's as simple as that.
What I'm hearing is the conditional money would hang about with the belly. Basically, circumstances. Yeah, you opened up the portal because circumstances would change now whether they can have a belly or not. Or so this is all
no way.
crazy.
Because if I was bringing home 300 grand and I put on 40 pounds, would you stay with me?
Absolutely.
No
of course.
way.
But I'll tell you the difference though. It's like women are attracted to men for their like jobs, their status, like that sort of thing. But men don't care what you do for a living. So your money is nothing. We're like their money is something to us.
From the beginning, like I said, men are born without value. We have to build our status from about 5. We know from about 5 years old, we have to make something of ourselves. Women are born with value. You can just show up and somebody is going to help you out. It's like if you ask for the time in the street versus I ask for the time in the street, it's going to be a lot harder because women are just naturally accepted in society for most things. Women and children first. Like we know this. This is what we kind of been raised on. So it's different for us. It's always going to be different. That's why you see fat, rich Italian mafia bosses with slim, pretty-ass wives. And they make sure they stay in the gym and look good because they know at a heartbeat they can be replaced by the 21, 22, 23-year-old that don't care about your old ass.
I mean, look at like Donald Trump and Melinda.
Exactly.
She's not with him for long.
Come on. She's with him because he owns real estate in Manhattan.
I will say that some guys do like it when women put on weight. They do like it. But it's normally not, for a woman, it's normally not the guy that you want. Do you know what I mean?
It's normally not the guy.
It's normally not the guy that you want that wants you at that moment. Do you know what I mean?
What's it called? What's it?
I think
Arnold.
I think a lot of guys cap on social media.
My man, the one that's always behind the bins. That likes Helga, but no, that Helga don't want him. Helga want Arnold, and there's my man with the braces and that. He's the one. Yeah, that's the one. That's the guy you're talking about.
Well, it's like a mating strategy because like men, I can't remember, I'm probably butchering this, but like men are predispositioned to like want to spread their seed as much as possible. And if they can't get the women that are the most like fruitful or like the most fertile, the most young, the most whatever, it's a mating strategy like that. Your brain like programs you to find more women attractive. Like when men look to qualify, women look to disqualify.
That's totally right.
So so it's like, oh yeah, her face looks like she got hit by a train, but big boobs.
That ass though. You know the ones there. Like, that's how people be getting on. Like, I don't even see why you with her. Then she stands up and walks off. Man would be like, oh yeah, okay. I see you, bro. Okay. I understand it. I get it.